Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
He originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when his franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be here.
They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Out come the Jaguars, and it's Gardner Minshew, their second-year quarterback, leading the way.
I know that people like him, and he's kind of a phenomenon in the league as Gardner Minshew. But I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how well he plays the game of football at the quarterback spot. Remember second quarter of Week 1. The Jaguars went 6-6 with him as a starter in 12 opportunities. Now they've got a chance to continue to progress and move forward with Gardner Minshew leading their team.
And he's getting two. They've got three tight ends out there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes
inside the 20, yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Detroit gearing up for their opening drive here, led by Matthew Stafford, the veteran former #1 pick back in 2009.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson, the ball carrier.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
He's going to let this go deep for Allison.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than down.
Throwing on second down. Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
Matthew Stafford sacked. A fumble on the play.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but the run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a toss for Swift left side. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 38. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Stafford's pass. Complete.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk.
2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Jaguars' 2-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2.
One of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. That one a pickup of Fitz finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup. Have to give some credit to the defender able to force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. That catch there brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Swift. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll try and run here with Swift. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
This defense is really flown around in the front.
Step aside and be right back. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Minshew. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And shotgun handoff to Thompson. Finding some room at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Outside handoff to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Nobody leaked. Big play. 10 more there. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. The open man is Chark. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Minshew and Chark on the hook up there. First down, Jacksonville.
Maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker. That's when you have success running the football.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third team at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself.
First down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Jaguars.
So many times
Leads us to a 3rd and 3. It'll be Minshew again. To Thompson on the screen. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
They've sequenced there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Lions 7.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee in time here in a 10-point game. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin our tour up north, Atlanta, paying a visit to Minnesota. And it's the Vikings who are out in front. Kirk Cousins, 2 touchdown passes thus far. From there, let's get to Philadelphia as we check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. Robbie Anderson, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, it's offense step up and make that play because that's been an issue for them in this game.
2nd and 2.
Again, it's Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Complete to Kerryon Johnson. It's a gain of 10.
Let's give a little credit. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Stafford throwing complete there to Amendola. And the Lions took it. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue, just as hard to say his name as he is to block. He's there in on the stop that time. They try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while.
A bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down.
And it's much more successful as well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Minshew. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he gets this one to midfield.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Minshew sets to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21.
Caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Plenty of room in the middle of the field, and he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Gardner Minshew, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 4. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions first down.
Turn with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Screenplay. Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So it goes as a completed. His defense been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Stafford here. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he will go out. 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
First down, Detroit.
Stafford looks to throw again.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand.
At the 2-yard line.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. Rams are able to get him down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Danny Amendola, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run on first down. It's Thompson. And this time they were ready for him. As initially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off.
I was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions first down.
From the gun, Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, You can't have those kind of plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 8. Tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. It's very, very difficult for him in that situation.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up.
Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
On fourth down, Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
There's one thing to be known as a guy who can make big-time plays downfield and gain all
at the 25-yard line. Gardner Minshew and the Jags ready to go on offense once again. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here?
You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing.
And Minshew going to get him to the line quickly. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cameron Wake with a little wake there on first. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. And able to get this one across the 40. Now going to use the last of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. He'll get this one to Galladay. Yeah, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win. The next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to
down.
First down, Lions.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. His throw incomplete.
Stafford's pass.
The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. And that'll bring up
about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
He's downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Myles Jack working free that time to take him down.
Pressure can come from one particular play. It just came from the outside.
Throwing on second and long. Stafford gets it quickly to Galladay. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one good for 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. That puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it.
But he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. Back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime
plays, especially in a spot as you just described. We're in OT. You've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
Touchdown, Detroit.
A great game that we got to see and making it extra
fun was that. We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Detroit, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they can't quite seem to turn things around.